with somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you still talk to that date?
No.
Oh.
She came back, apologized for leaving, and then left again.
Oh,
so.
she's so cool, too. She liked Harley Quinn.
Huh?
Yeah, she was big into Harley Quinn.
Which one are we talking about?
The
yeah, no, he knows her too.
Because, like, when you left to get...
Yeah, I don't just looking at...
We were talking about,
This is not what this podcast is about! Nine!
We know, that's your favorite number. It's okay.
Number 9!
Number 9!
But yeah, second nostalgia trip, brother.
Oh, no, okay, second, so, I'm gonna have to say, like, the toys of the 90s.
Oh my god, yes.
The toys of the fucking 90s.
They would never be toys now compared to the
okay, no, that's not true, because they're making new, what are they were like boglins or something. They were in like a box, but they were goblins, and they were like kind of cool sculpt. They didn't really do much, but they were cool as shit. Just think of them Mad Balls. Like
Mad Balls!
They reiterate.
I had Mad Balls!
Boggins?
Remember Moon
Pog?
Shoes?
You're not talking about
I
Pogs,
had
are you?
Nickelodeon Moon Shoes. Yeah,
Moon
try doing a
Shoes.
flip in those like they show on the commercial.
Oh, hell no.
You know those things got recoiled.
I skinned the entire...
They did get recalled because people got injured.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I tried to do a front flip with that shit, and I had like a fucking skinned face from like here to here.
A gash?
No, skin. Like, it was skin. Like, because it was road. Because I was on the road. It's just like... I did a front flip, and I'm just like, scrape!
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah. Moon Shoes sucked.
Yes, they do.
Fuck. And even if you like jump wrong, your like heel would hit like the side of that hard plastic shoe, and it would just go like, and then you would bounce. I'd be like, fractured sprained ankle, bounce on it. Like,
what was your favorite toys back in that time? Like, what were you like collecting?
everything and anything. The X-Men toys, the big ones, the small ones. Dude, I was a straight up collector when I was a kid. I had my toys that I played with, but there were certain ones that I knew that I'd collect and I'd keep as a collection. I had 2 different Rogue figures that when they don't make them anymore. They haven't made them in a long time. You can still maybe find them online. They had these awesome, badass action figures about you.
Do you mean the 12-inch scale ones?
Yes.
I had Golden Cyclops and Wolverine.
Yes.
Right here, brother.
Right. So I had the Wolverine one. I had a bunch of... But my prized possession was the fact that I had 2 different Rogues. One of them was with, and one of them was without mascara. And I can't remember which one exactly, but one of them was worth a lot of fucking money. I think it was the one with mascara.
Right.
Or no, it was without, I believe, because they forgot to paint it on. She was worth a lot. I learned a lot of shit, actually. This is the crazy thing. This is part of the nostalgia thing. I learned a lot of things, and I wish they still existed. KB Toys.
Oh.
The store clerks at fucking KB Toys worked there because they were fucking collectors and nerds.
Yes.
That's why KB Toys was so great.
Yes.
And
that was on the mall's Toys R Us that they considered.
Yeah, but well, you gotta understand, Toys R Us started out in the malls, and then they started doing their own things.
I thought Toys R Us was like a mom.
No, watch Blues
shop.
Brothers. No, watch Blues Brothers, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They
crashed through a Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
That was fucking awesome.
So
nostalgia.
Like, yeah, exactly. This is exactly what this is. This is what makes this great. You didn't want to do the subject, you fucker.
No, I said we should do the subject.
No, you did not. Did I? When we were outside, did he not say, like, maybe we should just skip the nostalgia thing and we'll do the fucking...
You did say that.
You did say that.
Okay, you got me.
The power of Dr. Wily Grayskull. So, I had my own collection of things that I knew were, like, worth money that I kept aside. And you know, I have my, like, fucking... My Magnus Opum and like those fucking like the Max figure I have. I still have it.
You have it?
I still have it.
Oh my god, good.
I hunted that fucking figure down for fucking 14 or 15 years just
You don't know how much
figure.
I wish I would have bought that off you and put it in my collection.
I tried to sell it to you. You're like, no.
You did?
Yeah. It was like $50. You're like,
we need to touch up back on that.
No,
yeah,
I'm not
keep
getting
going.
rid of it now because I still have it. It's one of the only action figures I had. You knew my collection was pretty fucking epic and massive.
From the tale of the Alex Ross, Superman, and Batman.
Yeah, fuck you. That Batman figure is like worth more than my life.
Best fucking presents I ever got for my birthday.
God damn it! I gave you like a fucking 200.
And I still keep them in good condition to show you how much I appreciate it.
Yeah, you take them out of the package. It's good.
Yep.
So like back to so I had my action figures that I collected. They kept in package.
Yep.
And you'd seen some of them because I had that whole fucking... I had crates full of them that you'd seen when we had the apartment. But I had the ones that I played with.
Yep.
Which would be like... And these are some of my favorites. Street Sharks.
Oh, I had Street Sharks. I had the brown shark.
Biker Mice from fucking Mars.
Biker motherfucking mice.
Each one came with their own motorcycle.
I had, I think Vinny. He was the one that wore the glasses. And then there was
one of them was voiced by Ron Perlman, either in the first version or the second version of that show. Yeah, dude, Biker Mice from.
I gotta go in the closet and make a phone call real quick.
No, you can't.
You can step out.
No, yeah, you can step out. Yeah,
Step out, bro.
You gotta go call your girlfriend. You're not a real nerd. You have a girlfriend.
You know, we don't have...
We will burn you at the stake, sir!
We don't have those.
Yeah, right? What are those? Is that
what are those? Literally. What are those?
What does she do? I hear she touches your feet.
What? Oh, no. I'm not a foot guy.
Sir, teach me the
Let's
way
say
of
you're
this...
a foot guy. I hear she makes you waffles. Is that true?
Teach me the way
do
of
girlfriends
this girlfriend
make
you
people
speak
waffles?
of.
I guess when you live with
I hear she touches your peener. Does that happen? Do girlfriends do that kind
If
of
I
thing?
get a girlfriend, do I get one of those?
What, a
I want the
peener?
girl to touch my willy. I want her to touch my Dr. Willy.
I want the Mega Woman to come shoot my Dr. Willy.
That's the weirdest nickname I've ever heard somebody give their penis.
Okay,
You know what? That's a great
So
name.
we're going to continue your nostalgia while you could talk to your girlfriend,
Okay.
which you're in lesbians with.
So lesbians, you have no idea.
Yeah, right? I wish I was in lesbians.
Oh my God,
It'd be
man.
fun to be in lesbians.
My hat's off to you, Captain.
All right,
Yeah,
there,
right.
Buffalo Bill. It puts the lotion in its skin.
Goodbye,
So, I guess this is you and me now.
Yep.
We scared him off. He didn't have a call. He's just scared.
He'll be back.
You didn't scare me off, asshole. you.
Yeah, so you're saying like the toys.
So the toys that I would play with, like Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which now I kind of I even had the Krang figure with the removable
I
brain
could
and-
never find the Krang.
I found it at Walmart once.
God.
Dude, I had several Power
Krang, I
Rangers-
think, was in selected cities.
Maybe.
Like New York, New Jersey,
You have to
barely
understand,
saw it.
see, where you worked at Liberty Medical, you know that little building there?
Yeah.
That used to be a Walmart. That's where I found Krang.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it being
I found fucking
a
Krang
Walmart.
there.
Fuck, man.
What the fuck? Clayface is in Mega Man?
No, that's a major Mega Man villain. Just, I don't know the name. Don't quote.
Clayface. So, okay. Oh yeah. Fuck, dude. Like, and some of these I do wish I had kept.
What's
in,
that?
like, packages. My fucking Deadpool figures. I had the first X Factor Deadpool figure with the fucking the dagger that retracted and like you push it against another figure and it's like whoop, right down the like the. I had the one with the removable mask.
Question. I hope you know this.
And I had the Venom with the removable mask.
Wasn't it the
and
first-
the goddamn Carnage with the removable mask.
I had those too.
Yeah, right.
But where did Deadpool make his first figure appearance? Can you tell me that?
Yeah.
In what lineup?
It was either X Force or X Factor, 1993.
Wrong.
Bullshit.
It was later after.
Bullshit.
He actually made his first appearance in the Spider-Man lineup.
Bullshit. Because I'm telling you right now, I can prove this to you. I had the figure. He had a retractable fucking like a dagger. Because you're talking about the one that has the removable mask. Because there's two versions of that. There was the one that came in the X Factor packaging or X Force. I want to say it was X Factor at the time.
I thought that was actually like later released.
No.
The X-Men lineup.
No, because there was for some reason there was a Spider-Man. The version I had I had both of them. The Spider-Man the animated version for some reason had a Deadpool with a removable mask.
Right.
And then there was an X. It was the same figure, but it was X Force or X Factor. The first fucking Deadpool figure was 1993 or 1994 or something.
Yeah, I know it was in the 90s that it made.
And it was
first
X
appearance.
Force. I believe it was X Force. I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Okay.
God, we're making this a long fucking deal.
Yeah, we're actually now an hour and 38 minutes.
We're good. Who cares?
We're good. See, I told you we didn't need that
Deadpool
many
first.
subjects. But
Yeah, but we've been kind of random tonight. Like, there hasn't been like really fucking coercive. Coercive?
What's cohesive?
Cohesive.
What
Oh,
do
there's
you
a
mean?
fucking 12-inch fucking figure of Deadpool now?
Yeah. there
Oh,
was a
motherfucker,
12-inch.
it looks amazing.
You know who actually keeps that figure lineup tradition alive?
Huh.
Marvel Legends.
Oh, they're too expensive now, though, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? They
Fuck
still keep
Kmart,
the,
they're like $18 for one fucking figure.
They keep it alive, though.
Yeah,
give
but
them
I
that.
couldn't get that superior fucking Venom figure because it was $19 fucking.
Yeah, it must. Damn, it went up in price.
No,
It
this is
went
when it
that
first came
expensive.
out.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. But you know what? They're collectibles.
Right, now I can't find Deadpool's first figure.
I'll find out later on. But continue as you was saying about. Was it just toys?
Oh, here it is. Here it is. X-Men X-Force, motherfucker. 75.
Let's see.
God, I wish I had it. 92.
Holy shit! You're right. I thought it was Spider-Man. That
No,
he
no,
made
no, no,
first
no, no.
appearance.
No, here. I'll show you a picture. I wish I could show you guys the picture. It's kind of cool. This is the first one I had.
Describe it to the audience.
It's a really shitty, badly detailed figure that had like two fucking
katanas
that look like fucking. They look like wooden swords.
My first X-Men toy was the Wolverine that he had the ring mask that you put on him.
Oh man,
the claws retracted. It was a brown and gold.
My
types.
first Wolverine one was one of those talking box. I don't know if you remember those figures where they had the little fucking backpack things that you put in. And they
I had fucking Incredible Hulk.
I had Magneto. I had See, this is what. So those figures, I wish I still had those figures. They're worth fucking a shitload now.
Cyclops, they had too.
Yeah, Cyclops, and it would be stupid. They didn't even say they didn't sound like anything because they weren't in cartoons at the time. You just had random people doing like.
But as kids, we accepted it and we loved it.
We did because it'd be like all of a sudden you had the Venom with we are Venom. Like okay, cool.
Gonna get you, Webhead. I remember that.
I believe there was a Juggernaut one too.
There was a Juggernaut. There was a Spider-Man. I also remember.
Were cool as shit.
Did you remember the projector figures?
Oh fuck yeah!
They had the little disc that you put in and you watch on the wall.
Yeah, they projected little things. The fucking the commercials made it seem like they projected episodes.
Yeah, but it was just little.
Yeah, it was
pictures.
little fucking frames of the animation. We're gonna twist in the next. It was cool though.
To me, I was like, whoa! Cool. Next generation technology.
There's this one fucking toy, and nobody seems, and maybe somebody out there that's listening can tell me. There's this one toy that I can't find what it's called.
Right.
But it seemed like it was kind of loosely based on Mad Max, and there were these little cars, these little plastic cars.
They have keys?
No, they didn't have keys. I know which ones you're talking about. Those were cool too.
Yeah.
The fucking ones where they're here's a fucking motorcycle that it's a closed hooded motorcycle, and then
you key it just transform machine
missile guns and yeah, dude, those were awesome too. Now I don't even remember what those are called. These were these little
key cars. They're called key cars.
Key cars?
Yeah.
So each car came with a figure about yay big.
Yep.
They look like punks and they look like something out of Mad Max.
Yep.
The cars had weapons on them. Yep. They had these little panels that if you hit the side of it, the top of it would blow off. And,
yep.
But my favorite fucking prized possession as a kid was a toy. Other than those little robots, there's these little fucking robot ones too that I can't remember the names of. That you had a bigger robot and they sat in the center and it had these fucking. It looked like something out of Skynet with these.
X-Men didn't line like that.
No. It wasn't X-Men. It wasn't even based on the same thing. This wasn't based on a cartoon or anything. These were just badass toys.
Yep.
The one I'm talking about though had a Statue of Liberty playset.
Right.
Now, the technology of this was insane. Something I'd never seen as a kid. I still haven't seen a toy like this motherfucker. See, now, Statue of Liberty playset, right? It's just half the Statue of Liberty.
Did it convert into a jet?
No.
Alright, no, I'm thinking of something else.
It's just Statue of Liberty. It came with a fucking helicopter. This helicopter had basically a flashlight on it. If you flash the fucking flashlight of this helicopter in certain points, it make noises, like bullets and stuff like that. Or something like that. But if you flash it on a certain part of the Statue of Liberty would blow up. You're using a flashlight.
I remember that because I couldn't afford it.
But yeah, I got it at KB Toys because it became clearance, which I bought every single one of the little fucking figures and it was my favorite toys as a kid, and I can't remember what they're called. And if somebody could tell me, because I would gladly go fucking collect those again.
If you get to this part, please tell us.
Nobody's getting to this part.
Oh, they're getting to this part. Come on, someone has to love.
I gotta piss. I mean, you gotta do your nostalgia thing. We can't pause this.
I know. Let's get to your last nostalgia trip.
Oh, one more?
Yeah, you have one more.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to say my less nostalgia thing is probably in a way going to be movies and movie theaters.
Yeah, I agree.
Because movies and movie theaters, a lot of people, it was totally different in the 90s.
Yep.
You didn't get Now, when a movie comes out in a movie theater, you get it literally maybe 3 to 6 months after it came out in theaters, depending on how good it did.
Right.
Back in our day, you didn't get a movie on VHS for a year and a half after it's released, if you were lucky. Some things didn't even get released on fucking VHS. I remember the movie theater I used to work at, Nova, in Sable Palm.
Right.
That was a cop when I was a kid, and I remember so many movies, and I remember going there, and they had their little small arcade too. I remember going there and I remember seeing Jurassic Park, Casper, fucking Mortal Kombat. Right? But the nostalgia was there because that was the time that you got to see that movie. Because you didn't know if it was going to get released on VHS. And it could take a fucking year to 2 years to get that on VHS. And even then, if you didn't have a VCR back then, you were kind of shit out of luck.
True.
Dude, I mean, I bought my first DVD player for $200 that I saved up just to get one DVD. Because it was only available on DVD. Which was The Crow 3.
Wait. Is that the one...
Salvation.
Is that the one with...
Eric Mabius.
From Terminator?
Dunst. No, and Kirsten Dunst. The one where Kirsten Dunst, like...
That's the one with the dude, he got sent to prison, he was electrocuted?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one. That had the dude... He was actually in Resident Evil 1. He became Nemesis.
Yeah. I saved up $200 for my fucking DVD player. When DVD players first came out. I saved up $200 for my DVD player. I saved up fucking $50 to special order that goddamn DVD from Blockbuster.
Right. Yep, I remember those times.
That's why I will never give that movie shit, because I spent so much money on that movie. It's good to me.
You busted your ass.
I did. I busted my ass to get that.
No, now we're on to mine.
Yeah, is there, like, I gotta fucking piss like a racehorse.
Come on, man. I think you probably hold it. I can't keep these guys entertained by myself.
You can. It'll take me like 2 seconds. This is crazy. It's never been done in a podcast before. I can't pee in the corner of your room.
I know.
Just be nostalgic. I'll be right back. Oh, look at
that.
Wait,
am I getting Pat back?
Yes, you're getting Pat back. Oh,
yay! Not by myself. No, that's actually not Pat.
Oh, fuck. Where's Patchy?
I don't know. Check the backyard. Just keep in mind, people, that this stuff is unedited and it's straightforward. So you're getting the best of us in every form straight to its thing. Now you're going to get my part of nostalgia, which is basically me by myself. It's so quiet in here. But yeah, so when Matt bring up the nostalgia thing, it basically bring up a lot of stuff that was basically big in nostalgia for me. My major nostalgia will always be my best friends. You know, kids who grew up with me. You know, a lot of this stuff I would not know about if I didn't have my childhood friends. That's a major point of nostalgia. You know, if you were there part of my childhood, you know, thank you for giving me the great past that I, you know, can contribute to today. That's, you know, number one of my nostalgia. You know, and the second thing that was a big part of my nostalgia was Pong. And Pong was basically this discs game. You get like little discs, and you get like this one heavy duty discs. And you would line up the Pong in like a little like tower like kind of motion here. Put them on top of one another. And from there you would take the Pong, throw it out, and the Pong would just pop up. I really didn't know how to play the game. But the fact that, you know, the point of it to do stuff like that as a kid was very fun to me. Another, I think the last and the best was, let me see, arcade games, video games in general. When I went to the arcade, you know, my major games that were very influential would have to be like Killer Instinct.
Here comes to save the day.
Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry.
We've missed you so much.
I gotta apologize to the fans. See, we do this raw, unedited, uncut. Yeah.
Because it feels natural. It feels
I had to
just
fucking
right.
piss. So you guys, you could either deal with me pissing in a can and hearing it, or you could deal with me just like pissing with you not hearing it. So.
I was actually getting to the end of my I'm sorry, not my podcast.
Your nostalgia thing? I
The
didn't
end of
hear
my
what you
nostalgia.
said. Just give me a rundown real quick.
Oh, just a quick rundown. Basically, I say my friends are a major part of my nostalgia.
Oh,
it's true, man, because
God damn
without
it.
my friends, my nostalgia wouldn't be what it
You
is
just made
today.
my dick turn into a vagina and get wet.
The second thing I mentioned was Pong. Do you remember that?
Oh my god! Wait, like pong, like pong, like
No, like
paddle pong.
No, not Pong, the paddle. The discs. No, it was Pog.
Pogs. Oh my
Pogs.
god! I forgot all about.
You would line them up and you just toss it on there.
You know how you became the biggest, baddest motherfucker of that fucking whole thing?
How?
The Ninja Slammers.
Those were called they're slammers. That's what it was. That's that thick piece I was talking about.
The ones that look like ninja stars, though, even though they were probably the shittiest thing you could use.
I didn't have the ninja star.
What? You never had a ninja star one?
I had one that was Mario, and it was fucking.
Dude, I remember going like you could go into comic shops, you could buy they would sell the slammers like.
Yep.
You want this slammer? It's $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
If that money doesn't
Yeah,
show,
no, they
you
wouldn't
owe
do
me,
that.
owe me.
No,
up.
you didn't owe them. There was like, you don't have that money? Fuck off, bitch. It ain't happening. You ain't getting the slammer. That kid does because his mom has it. So yeah.
But
Boom.
yeah, the last one I was going into, which is basically like yours, video games and arcade cabinets. You know, I told them that Killer Instinct was a major influence of my video arcade cabinets that I would always visit. Mortal Kombat, Final Fight, Double Dragon.
Killer Instinct.
You remember Killer Instinct, right? Combo breaker.
No, I do. Did you say Killer Instinct though?
Yeah, Killer Instinct.
Oh, you did say that. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatchamacallit, what was I saying?
Dude, what is that one that like everybody? I loved it. It was a 2D set. Besides, like, like Fist of Fury and all that shit. What was the
Fist of Fury. You're not talking about Kung Fu, are you?
No.
Kung Fu had an arcade cabinet before it was released on Nintendo.
No, there was one. It was like prehistoric. You had axes.
Oh my God, Primal Rage.
No, not Primal Rage.
That was another big influence on me. That game console. I mean,
No.
arcade
It was a
cabinet.
side scroller, and you had Golden Axe. It was a
Golden
Axe.
Golden Axe was a side scroller.
Yeah, the arcade cabinets for those, dude.
Yep.
Fuck. Because what I didn't finish before is that the guy at Diamond Gyms, when we couldn't stay late there because his boss was like breathing down his neck or whatever.
Yep.
We would go to the fucking St. Lucie lanes, and because he knew how to fucking open them bitches up, because he did it at work all the time.
Like, he hook you up for free games?
Yeah, but at the.
Oh, look at that, Patrick.
Did you move your car?
Huh?
Did you move your car?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Straight unedited.
Yeah, right. Raw shit happening every day. We are better
You see
than
that?
every fuck. What are we?
We are almost tapping into the great 2 hours.
Oh my god,
This is
our
actually gonna
WrestleMania
be-
special wasn't even this long.
No, man.
Our
not at all.
nostalgia shit.
The breakdown was, I said that my nostalgia was friends and family members that grew up with me.
He made my dick turn into a pussy and it got wet.
The second
Formed
one,
hearts.
the second one was Pog. Oh God.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry, I had a moment.
No, not rubbing. Oh my god!
Oh, wait.
No! On fire! Set us both on fire!
Burn it with fire. The second one was Pog.
Pog, do you remember?
They're
Pog?
like little discs that you line up and
Oh,
get a
yeah.
slammer. Do that bitch on there.
Yeah, I still have some. I have like a whole pack full of them.
What the hell?
Oh my god!
I shit you
You
not.
go, oh, this is gonna happen.
I
See,
gotta
now
get
we
'em.
gotta it won't be a podcast, but we've got to do like an 8-bit diner like Pog off.
Pog off!
Where like we
Oh my
use some of
God.
your Pogs. Do you have slammers?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god! This is
Yo,
happening.
did you have the Ninja
Dude,
Star?
I used to go to Toys R
I
Us.
had like a whole shitload of them.
Dude,
You probably
back,
use Epic 'cause
back
that's
in the
the silver
fucking
star.
90s, I used to go to Toys R Us and play Pog tournaments because they were free. They'd give you like a pack of Pogs for free. I'm like, yeah,
Oh, fuck
free
yeah.
exclusive Toys R Us
I was-
Pogs and
I was
Jeffrey.
That was my motherfucking trading card.
And then you and me
Pog.
ended up working for fucking Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, man, that's how we met, man.
I was
Yeah,
like, 'cause I
but
was
we
like-
were fucking nerds. That's why we worked at Toys R Us.
That's how we found out. Like,
Fuck.
I
Me
think
and-
the way he got you, the way I introduced myself to Matt was he's pointed out in Mario Galaxy, you are Mr. Gay.
No,
with
that
the
wasn't.
stars.
No,
That's
that,
how I found out about you, bro.
No, it's not.
And then from there, we conversated with your sneakers. When they
No,
were
you
him.
pointed out my sneakers. Then we talked about Kevin Smith. You
Oh,
were Mr.
after that, we got into Kevin Smith.
Mario Galaxy didn't exist when we met.
No, yes, it did.
No, it came out later.
It was in our zone.
It came out later.
I
I'm
know.
telling you, it came out later because
I remember you were having a conversation with the tall black dude. I forget his name.
Oh, black dude.
Come on, you got to remember him. He
No.
worked in back of house with me. Bro.
Roy.
Roy!
Fuck, I miss Roy.
Exactly.
Oh my god, Roy was badass. Like
You
Roy,
and Roy were having that
Roy, 'cause,
conversation.
yeah, dude, Roy and me, like I miss Roy because Roy and me would like roll around and he missed like I think he was from Chicago.
Right.
And Roy and me would like roll around and he'd download and burn CDs of his local radio station in Chicago because he missed it so much.
Wow.
But we would like fucking roll around getting fucking shit faced and stoned, listening to fucking Chicago hip hop and shit. Like it was awesome.
Who? You know, this was a really cool dude that he built like bikes and shit. What was his name? Yeah, long hair, biker.
Oh god
dude.
damn it, dude! Because the day he left was amazing. Oh
Oh
my
my god, he did it epically, bro.
Was it Mike?
I don't know.
No,
It wasn't
his
Mike.
name wasn't Mike.
Mike was the. He stood there.
Chris? No.
No, it wasn't Chris. I'm gonna have to.
No,
call
his name
out.
was Mike.
Oh, it wasn't Mike.
Yes, he was because he was in. They referred to him as like Biker Mike or something like that.
Was it Biker Mike?
Yeah, he was. No, his name was Mike or Ray.
Ray.
Was
it
it
was
Ray?
another Ray. That's
Was
what
it
it was.
Roy or
Roy
Ray?
and Ray.
He
was Ray.
Dude, okay, so a little side story. This have nothing to do with nerdism except for the fact that this is amazing for anybody that hates their job. I'm sitting in the back room eating my lunch on a fucking... I'm probably hour 10 of a fucking 13-hour shift at Toys R Us. And he comes in and he puts on his, like... He puts on this jacket and he puts on a hoodie. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm escaping. I'm like, oh, you're out for the day? He's like, I guess you could say that. It's nice knowing you.
I loved working with
See you later. That motherfucker quit without saying shit. He just walked out and disappeared. He got on his fucking Harley and rode off into the sunset.
Guy loved to drink good drinks, Goldschlager.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had the rainbow suspenders and
he
fought to get those suspenders on.
No, I mean, like, I don't know, Toys R Us for nerds was a great place to work at one point.
Yep.
Us. We would get the action figure shipments in, and you and me know what was coming out. Like, to impress my girlfriend at the time, she was so into fucking Neopets.
Oh my god, I remember staying at your guys' house with all the Neopets.
Right, with the Neopets and the Living Dead dolls. I get her Living Dead dolls.
You guys had an epic collection of that shit.
I did, because I found her the Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th 3 Living Dead doll and got it signed by Jason.
That was amazing.
This is what, if there's any girls listening to it, which I doubt, if you're a fucking nerd like I am and you are interested, give me a call, because when it comes to nerdism, I will either piss you off by wrapping shit in comic book pages that will piss you the fuck off.
Didn't I do that for you for your birthday?
No, I did that.
Deadpool wrapping.
Yeah, but that was printed out.
Yeah. True.
See, I had 2 versions of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. For Mary, I literally... I took
ripped the pages out?
I didn't rip the pages. They had fallen apart.
Wow.
The glue had like dried out on my one of my copies. I had 2 of them because I bought it again.
That's good.
I wrapped all her fucking birthday gifts. The first night we started actually officially dating, I wrapped... Mind you, I gave her a My Chemical Romance CD because she hated My Chemical Romance. I gave her the CD first, and it wasn't in there because it was in Bobby's car. I let Bobby borrow it because it was the same day it came out.
Our producer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Bobby Rose. So I let him borrow the CD. So I gave her a fucking empty copy of Black Parade because it came out the same day of her birthday. She was so fucking... I was like, I gave it to her. Like, here, baby. Here's your birthday gift. I know you like that one song. Cause she said she liked the one song. She hates My Chemical Romance. She liked the one song because it reminded me of her.
She seems more like a King Diamond's kind of
She
girl.
is a King Diamond type girl. She got me into King Diamond. Fucking loved her for it. But
fucking love King Diamond.
So I gave her the empty case. She got pissed. The next thing came was her actual gifts. Like, but here's your actual gifts, which was like I can't remember what exactly I got her, but the wrapping paper was Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Like, I wrapped it in the actual pages of the book, dude. And you know how her and I were. We would go back and forth trying to. And
I live with them, just to keep in mind.
Yeah, we would piss each other off, but like just to get a rise out of each other with the actual coolness of the gifts.
Right.
But mine this year, the first time that she had her birthday that I was with her, because mind you, the whole butt plug incident.
Oh, God!
Yeah. For my birthday, for my 21st birthday, it ended up like the pages, she sat there and she's like, I fucking hate you. And she sat there and I wrapped them with tape and everything. Like,
because
she's sitting there like peeling the tape off. It's like, that's the relationship I need. I need a nerd that is as nerdy as I am. That
keep in mind, ladies, that we are romantic geeks.
We're like hopeless romantic fucking nerds.
Come talk to us.
Don't give a shit about Patrick. Patrick's got some.
He's in his romantic.
If my dumbass can find somebody, they can too.
Not around here, we can't. I don't speak Spanish.
Matt.
I don't either.
Indonesian.
¿Dónde está bien?
Matt.
¿Por qué?
El gato en fuego.
Matt.
What?
Does love bloom in the battlefield?
What the fuck are you quoting?
I'm quoting Metal Gear 3.
I haven't played that in a long time.
But yeah, if you remember, that's...
and then she got me the fucking... One year for my birthday, she got me a rubber ducky vibrator.
Oh, God. That's funny.
That was that... You remember that time when we were moving?
Yeah.
We won't go into the details, but remember those boxes that you...
No!
What?
Trauma! Trauma!
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
If I could find her or someone like her, I'd be happy. But that's not the point of this. We're not getting into depressing shit. We're
getting to happy stuff.
Yeah, it's nostalgia. It's fucking nostalgia. It's like...
But yeah, the last... I think I pretty much touched up on everything. The arcade cabinets that I grew up with, That's
Pogs?
pretty much it. Pogs.
Those
And my best friends and family.
Does anybody remember Doritos 3D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Where did it
Right?
go?
It was like an airy fucking Dorito. It was cool.
And it tastes so good.
We still got pizza rolls. Look, we still got pizza rolls and bagel bites.
Oh, guess what?
You farted?
We hit the 2-hour mark!
Woo! It was past like 30 fucking seconds.
If you made it this far, ladies and gentlemen,
We love you.
You are the real VIP.
Right? My dick's so
MVP.
hard for you right now. Not really.
Yeah. Gross
Okay,
sounds.
all right. So we should probably.
We really need to wrap this
Yeah,
up,
we
I guess.
probably should wrap it up.
It was a really good session.
It was a good session. I had fun. I'm sorry I had to leave everybody to go piss, and he had to leave to. Talk
and I had to talk by myself, but I hope you guys loved it.
lesbian.
Yeah, my lesbian.
But yeah, like let's. I guess we have to get this wrapped up.
We're getting better and better at this shit. Like I feel like we could be something if we actually put our minds to it.
True.
But we're kind of like lazy nerds, so it
Yeah.
probably ain't gonna happen.
We should do a live podcast.
Well, once again, if
I
you
can do
guys,
I've done live podcasts before. It doesn't fucking faze me. It's just harder to do because you still have to record it, but you record it in segments. Then you literally play like a fucking recorded piece of something, like a song or and then
Ladies
you
and gentlemen, you're hearing a man who's done podcasting talk about it. Take lessons and notes. Sorry, I'm doing
No,
this.
nobody listen.
I'm doing this like
is
a
our
National
shit. Don't do
Geographic
our
thing.
shit. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. Suck my. No, I'm not gonna say that again. You all sucked my dick last week.
But yeah, if you guys made it this far, we love you guys. We really appreciate you hearing us out. Please, if you love what you're hearing, pass along with your friends.
Who the
We
fuck
eventually
doesn't
wanna
love
get
what they're
known.
hearing?
Like, share,
I think we're charming.
subscribe.
We're charming like fucking Steve Gutenberg and fucking and Bobcat Goldthwait in Police Academy. That's how we're.
We don't do this for money. We do this for
That's what
you
we sound
guys. You know?
Sound like.
That's what it sound like when I orgasm.
Get that? Wait, do it again.
But
I don't know, guys. I can't do Bobcat Goldthwait anymore. Anyway.
So, yeah, man, if you guys made it this far, please share with your friends.
Oh.
Like our stuff. Give us a comment. We want to hear you guys.
One thing I gotta do, I gotta give a shout out to somebody, because hopefully she'll listen.
Please, give her that shout out.
Crystal Morris. She's currently in the hospital after having surgery for cancer. She's...
Crystal baby girl, we miss you.
Yeah. I miss hanging out with you.
I miss hanging out with her, man.
Fuck, we'd get fucked up at Rebar and play pool and talk shit. It was awesome.
Yeah, man. I missed the little beach episode that we had. That was beautiful and epic.
Wait, which one? When we saw the weird fucking glowing light above the hotel?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a ship! Oh, there's land there. That's not a ship. Okay, it's just somebody with a flashlight. Oh god, it's bigger than the hotel. Okay, that's fucking weird.
And then it shoots up into the fucking sky.
Yeah, it was fucking
That was
bizarre,
amazing.
dude. Yeah, bizarre. Crystal, we miss you. I hope we get better. Natasha, I guess you're still floating around in space trying to find me fucking, like, gummy worms. Gummy bear. What was it last week? Gummy jeans? Wait, rummy, something in gummy jeans.
I know something to do with gummy bears. That's all I remember.
Yeah, but it ended up becoming, like, you fucked up and said, like, something.
I said cancer. She's trying to find the cure
No,
for
I know,
cancer.
but then you made it. Never mind. There's something with gummy jeans. I'll find out what it is. Anyway, 8-Bit Diner, on behalf of Maddie Violence.
And the freaking Rican.
And Captain Pickles.
Still gotta work. Let's do that real quick. We gotta find a better name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do gotta.
I like Pickles.
It's not Captain.
No, we can't use Pickles because he's not a satanic dog that saves a fucking crippled little boy.
Oh yeah.
Pickles!
Which is a great show. I love that cartoon. Yeah, dude, great show though.
He's still a work in progress. We'll keep it like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. I'm always at work in progress.
But we love him. He's the great part of our show, too.
I don't know what we could give him a nickname.
You guys, if you're listening, please help us.
There we go. There we go.
The people, please
Write in, vote. Like,
Power of the people.
The power of Grayskull. Anyway, yeah, Thundercat. Anyway,
Oh! Sorry, I had to do that. I had
sorry.
Thunder.
Sorry, what you guys don't know is Richard just got off with a whore in his lap.
to. I wish
So that's why he was
hoes.
like, oh, big booty hoes. Anyway,
Big booty bitches.
yeah, we're dragging this on. So come up with a nickname for Patrick.
And
You know what? I'll even do this. You guys we don't want to be big, but we'd like listeners. We'd like people to be involved. I will do you a favor. If you're listening and you've listened to this point, if you share us, if you find a way to get us at least 100 followers on this podcast, I will cut my hair off and donate it to charity.
And this guy Vibes is here, so he's true.
Yeah.
And we'll give you the shout out. You will run the show.
If you were the 100th like, I will give you the shout out. I will have Richard come with me while I go to the barbershop. I will literally...
I'll record it.
He'll record a video. I will cut my hair for charity.
But yes.
But that's 100th like, 100th follower, whatever.
Yep. But anyways, to continue go forth, this is 8-Bit Diner. We love you guys. And... You know, any last minute things that y'all want to say before we,
This has been Barbara Walters on 2020.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Girl, you ain't doing it
I
correctly.
mean, at YouTube.
You're not doing it
All
correctly.
praise the Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un! End it now! End it now!
No!
It's over!